Frankie Morgan here from FM Boxing Media. Staying with Joe Catchpole. How you doing, mate?
Very well, thank you, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, all good. So first time I've seen you in probably 2 years now.
It's been a while, hasn't it, Frank? Yeah.
Different circumstances this time round.
Yeah,
Down
yeah.
the boxing
back
gym
to
again.
Boxing, yeah.
Yeah.
When it all started, wasn't it?
Yeah, so how long ago since you was last in the ring? 15 years?
Cool, yeah. 2011, last time I boxed. Last time I sparred, 2012, 2013, something like that.
Yeah, so obviously you're coming out for what's a bare knuckle and boxing mixed match coming up.
Yeah, just...
Seems like boxing's taken a turn. It used to all be professional. Now you've obviously got misfits. You've got the crossover boxing. How do you feel about fighting someone who's a bare knuckle fighter and not your standard boxer?
Still all over the place, if I'm honest. Still part of the reason why I'm doing it. Just to show that there are levels, really. People can't be calling themselves boxers when they ain't done the apprentice, say, the apprenticeship.
Yeah, so 4-0 in your professional career.
Yeah.
This bloke's 6-0 as a bare knuckle fighter. Does that record of a bare knuckle fighter affect you at all? Or
No,
do you
because
think...
if you want to talk about bare knuckle records, we can go to any pub in any manner and ask them what my record is. I think that speaks volumes for itself. Do you know what I mean? So, no, just is what it is, and it's two men, but we're in a boxing ring. That's the difference.
Yeah, under boxing rules, boxing gloves. Yeah, so you said that you're not really fit compared to what you was then, but this is your first 2 weeks back. You're still getting over getting back into boxing style at the moment.
Yeah, even trying to roll my legs into a stance, I can feel the muscles. Wow. Things you take for granted because you've been doing it since 8 years old.
Yeah.
So, just the aches and pains and...
Yeah.
It's an hard sport, boxing, isn't it? Even for a keep fitter.
Yeah.
You do one session, you're aching.
Yeah, well, even talking to me just now, you said that you don't feel fit, but I see you are coming 5 rounds on the bag, loads of burpees, loads of skipping.
Yeah.
Everything that the standard boxer are doing for someone who don't think they're fit. Seems like you're still going all in.
All in, mate. That's what levels comes down to, and that's why we speak about levels. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, I'm training how I train pretty slower than how I'm training my one-to-ones.
Yeah.
But within a week or two, that snap, that spring will come back. That muscle memory seems to be there a lot more than the head memory.
Yeah, yeah. So we're down Stan's gym today, and this is what I would call a proper boxing gym, to be fair. When you look around, you've got the scaffolding holding up the bags, got the old school boxing ring.
Yeah.
It's not like these posh gyms nowadays. It seems like there's a bit of motivation behind it.
Yeah, it's just proper old school. When you're in here, it is just you. Do you know what I mean? Like, there ain't no... Like, you ain't got loads of keep fitters getting in your way. You can come down here, you can graft, you can... Stan's a lovely fella, does whatever he can do to help, and really all glory to God for putting Stan's in my path to getting me back into boxing, because all this has all come about by trying to fix mental health issues, coming back down into the gym. Then I started training his son, and then just grew from there again.
Yeah, so on the wall over there it even says that you're the number 1 man to go to for the boxing coaching.
Yeah.
How long have you been back into the coaching?
Since last May. I think I got back into it last April, May. And it, like I say, it started just due to helping one of my friends out who was suffering with a bit of mental health issue at the time. Obviously, everyone's got a screw loose, do you know what I mean? But some of us have got a few more screws loose than others. And it just helps give a bit of focus to one of my friends before anything bad happened. And then the boxing bug, everyone, like, you know yourself, Frank, do you know what I mean? Like, you can walk away from it as soon as you actually step foot back into an old school gym or any boxing gym. You just get that home feeling.
Yeah, can't help but hit the bag a couple of times. Even today I've had a few little punches at it, just getting back in the rhythm.
Loads of mirrors, you just can't help but walk past, have a little head move. But it's good. I like it down here. It's, you get out what you put in. Do you know what I mean? You don't need the best bags and things like that. You can graft hard. It's got your essentials, as like you've seen. Do you know what I mean? So it's about what's in here.
Yeah. So the other day I see one of your old mates, Spencer Fearon, He was talking boxing, talking the old school boxers, talking the new school boxers.
Yeah.
He's probably got some of the best knowledge in boxing, ain't he, the man?
Massively. I remember when I first met him, I was probably about 15. And I thought I was an encyclopedia about boxing. And I remember saying something to him, and he was like, I think you're 2 points out on that scorecard. I can't be wrong. No. We went to his office. Yep, I was wrong. The man does know his stuff, do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah. And a good committed man, really. He done things that, for me, when I turned pro, that should never have happened.
Yeah.
Or I got what I should never have got. Well, I should have, yeah.
Yeah.
But what weren't going around at that time, he done well. Yeah, he's a good man, old Spencer. Some good memories. He used to open the gym up on Christmas Day so we could train. If I remember rightly, he still owes me a watch.
What sort of watch are we talking? Anything nice? Little Rolex?
It can
Little
be
Rolex?
It can be now. I just remember I broke my watch and then he was like, oh.
Okay,
when it was a TV, it was a TV. He said, if you put him over, because Kelbrook didn't, I'll get you a TV.
And you ain't had the TV since?
Nah.
It might cost him a little bit more nowadays with the price of tellies, I know that.
Yeah, and if we're going into the spec of them times to now, it's a 3D TV, I think. Now. He's saying, Spencer, you're going to pull it out.
I'll make sure this goes up for Spencer to see. But obviously, it weren't only Spencer, you was around people like Tunde as well, obviously. Just come out and said that he's in Devin Haney's corner from now on.
Yeah, what a lot of people don't know, Tunde has been around Devin Haney since Devin Haney was 12 years old.
Yeah.
The thing with Tunde that I do massively admire really is he for his pad work and things like that, you think he's a flashy man.
Yeah.
But he's just very humble, and I owe a lot to him really, as in for what he done for me since I was a child. I was 15 in the gym, bunking off school.
Yeah.
To go down the pro gym, to go spar the pros, quickly get back before my mum got home, pretend I've been at school, and then fuck off down West Ham to go train. Do you know what I mean? So he took me everywhere, Tunde did, and then that's how I met Spencer. So yeah,
is that where the shouting 6 weeks left comes from? Is it a bit of the lions in the camp that Tunde gets? Is that
stamina for sale?
Yeah.
I was there at the very start when that used to get told because we was all so fit. Who wants stamina? We've got it for sale. We love this game. And we did. We always had stamina for sale. Hence why I say I'm so unfit now. So I got dry mouth.
That's all right.
Hence why I say I'm so unfit now. But listen, I reckon your education, your IQ in the sport can get you through these rounds. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when the going gets tough, you've got to have that endurance and that stamina, and that's what I'm lacking.
Yeah. Yeah, is this one and done for you, or is this maybe the start of something new?
Mate, I've trained for 6 days. This is definitely one I'm fucking done, mate. I'm not joking. As a coach, I try and say to every fighter, in a boxing gym, you are meant to have every psychological thought, positive, negative. There's times in here where you feel like you could beat Mayweather.
Yeah.
And then the next day you feel like a 6-year-old will box your head off.
Yeah.
And then you think, why am I doing this? What is the point? And then other days you think, this is why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But the difference is when you're having them down thoughts, you're still here doing the work. It don't matter. But you're in there doing it because you know when you're in that ring and it gets tough. When you've trained, when you run in the rain, you think I'm gonna let a fucking man punch me in the head when he's made me go running in that rain.
Yeah.
I am coming back twice as much, do you know what I mean? And each fight, there's more and more mental torture that goes into a boxer. That's why glove boxers are different, do you know what I mean? We didn't get into this because, we look good in a pub. Yeah, I'm a big fish in a small pond. No, you go in the national championships, you box everyone over the country. Like, you earn it.
Yeah, and it was very much the West Ham way down there earlier. No music, battling with your own thoughts.
Yeah.
I can see them running through your head.
Oh, many thoughts, man. You know yourself. I think there was, if I had a white towel, well, that would have got raised a couple of times, but that would have been grabbed again straight away.
Do you know what? We've even got someone here. Well, he just walked off, but at the end of your session, I thought you was done, and he said, "Let's get the tyre out."
Yeah.
Little Hops up on the tyre, getting your burpees in.
At West Ham, we used to call it the bench.
Yeah.
There you go. This is when I say I'm unfit, Frank. At West Ham, we used to do 20 down. I struggled to do 10 down today.
Yeah.
I guarantee you come a week before the fight, I'll be doing 25 down.
Yeah.
Freak. Do you know what I mean? And that's because of them ways. And Mickey May, yeah, you just can't get him out of your head.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's proper old school techniques of training. There's not many trainers like that nowadays, especially in the pro game.
No, there isn't. And that's lucky enough, I come from that era where it was old school. And yeah, it made you hungry. Do you know what I mean? Made you tough. Like,
yeah.
If you said, "Oh," I remember once saying, "I've got an earache," just got looked at like as if I had 5 heads, and then I remember moaning at one of the other boxers, and Mickey May went, "If I hear that again, I'm going to hit you in your other ear and give you a real earache." Do you think I moaned one more about that earache, or do you think I got the bench done?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, so we're 6 weeks out at the moment, fighting over the other side of London. So you're going to want ticket sales all over London, really.
Yeah, yeah. Anyone from previous fights knows we cause a lot of noise when we box. A lot of action, definitely a lot of action. Same as, by the looks of it, it's Jamie Haley.
Yeah.
An explosive fighter, 6-0 with 6 knockouts. So he's coming. He seems like he does a few tickets. It'll be good. Like,
yeah.
Good fireworks for the fans.
What I'll do underneath in the YouTube link, I'll leave my Instagram so anyone can DM me for tickets. I'll leave your Instagram as well so anyone can DM me as well. And we'll get as many tickets sold as possible. Do you maybe feel like with the bare knuckle fighters all calling out the boxers, obviously Jack Fincham's main event, not got as much of a boxing history as a lot of other boxers, but he's still done his time, he's done his amateur work. Yeah. Do you feel like it's a little bit disrespectful that some of these bare knuckle fighters feel like they can walk straight in a boxing ring?
100%. 100%. And there's many reasons why I've done this, but one part of a reason is that people going around saying they're boxers when they're not. You're not having a 10-minute conversation with them, and within the first minute, you've realised that they ain't boxed, and you just, mate, fuck off, really. Like, I don't mean to be disrespectful or whatever, because it's hard getting in the ring.
Yeah.
Listen, I respect anyone. But you have to have that understanding that you ain't boxers. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're what can I say? You're a keep fitter at best that could do a bit of glorified sparring.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, do you know what I mean? There ain't no technique, there ain't no education in it. If you watch anyone at any standard really at that level who hasn't actually boxed
as an amateur or
professional, yeah. No footwork. They've learnt from YouTube. Like, do you know what I mean? It comes down to pad work when you see certain trainers nowadays making you slip onto shots because they're not realistic, when they don't know about shots themselves.
Yeah.
It's that now. Do you know what I mean? I think there's too many fields in boxing. White collar, unlicensed, bare knuckle.
Apparently semi-pro nowadays. We've heard it all.
Mate, Frank, please tell me, how many times have you grown up, and someone's gone, yeah, I'm a semi-pro boxer. Fucking hell, I done something really wrong then, didn't I? Like, if I missed that.
Yeah, well, obviously, over the years, you've had some good trainers, Mickey May being one, Tunde being another, Spencer looking over you. But training yourself, talking to others and teaching them, how much has that taught you about boxing?
Massively. It's a lot different when you're taking notes. Like, you could watch the same fight of when I was boxing, and you watch what you want to watch at that time. So you're seeing a likeliness. If I watched Pacquiao, I'd watch how he throws his left hand, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Now, as a coach, you start seeing what he's doing wrong with that shot.
Yeah.
And it's the do you get what I mean? Your education just grows, and it's a lot easier trying to tell someone to slip that right hand than trying to slip that right hand yourself. Do you know what I mean? So Yeah, it has helped a lot, and do you know what? It makes you appreciate every trainer in the sport.
Yeah.
Like massively, especially in the amateur scene. Do you know, like Mickey May, 7 days a week. 7 days a week, apart from August, where you train 3 days a week.
I don't think a lot of people notice these amateur coaches don't get paid. It's all out of love of the sport.
Yep, I started at an amateur gym coaching. Very time consuming, like money out your own pocket, which obviously for some reason in boxing you don't care about things like that. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's in it for each other. But the respect has to be getting given, or the acknowledgement for these trainers. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, Mickey May, Mickey Driscoll, Brian O'Shaughnessy. Then going back, look at Dagenham coach, Danny O'Sullivan.
Yeah. I was with Dan the other day. He's still putting his time in now. But it's obviously done well for him. Olympics, doing the MC and at the Olympics. He's gone to the heights as well.
Yeah.
But it took a long time for him to get there.
He definitely. But I think, what they say, like, class will always shine through. Do you know what I mean? These classy coaches, the ones who have a real passion for boxing, they'll be there. I walked away from the sport for 10, 13 years.
Yeah.
I think in that time, if I kid you not, Frank, I watched 5 fights, 10 fights tops.
Yeah.
In that time. I've come back into it. The same, that there ain't many faces that you see, but you see a few of the same faces. Do you know what I mean? And they are the classy trainers, like the ones who deserve the credit.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll sign out here. I want one final message to your opponent. What would you say coming up to March the 1st? What's your final message? Because this may be one of the last interviews before you see him face to face.
You're in with a real time now, son. Let's get this cracking. Let's just put on fireworks for the fans. Yeah, let's go. Ready to rumble.
Joe, I'll hopefully be seeing you before March the 1st. If not, I'll definitely be interviewing you after that.
Frank, hang on, before we decide that, listen, how many years we known each other? Frank?
Probably 5 years now, yeah. Maybe longer.
Mate, fucking well longer than
that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, listen, 5 years since I've known you, but since I was a baby.
Yeah, since you was, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
But doing your thing, Frank, well done, mate. Like, very proud of you as well. From seeing you as a little kid around the scene, knowing your family personally, knowing you personally. Do you know what I mean? Like, mate, pleasure to the sport, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you very much,
and I'll hopefully be seeing you soon. Really appreciate it, mate.
No problem.
Cheers, mate. Top man.
I just fade away. I feel it.